Here we have Lucky Girl and her morning breakfast, which is actually, I guess, a late evening meal for her, but for us it's morning time. She does like being hand-fed, but she'll start her meal feeding herself, and then she will stop and wait for her mommy to feed her by her hand, which is her preference. And for those who don't know, she cannot stand up because she has a disability from either previous trauma or a birth defect. And I rescued her when she was tiny. Prevented her from being eaten by a hawk by inadvertently placing my pickup truck between her and the diving hawk. But I took her home because she couldn't walk. So now she lives the life of luxury. Isn't that right, girl?
She's so beautiful.
I call her little panda bear because she kind of looks like one.
Such a good eater.
And what's on the menu today, babe?
It's yogurt with dog and cat supplements, since the cat supplement has, is it turpin?
Turine.
Turine in it.
Turine, whatever.
And then it's also some greens, green vegetables, different mixed greens, and eggs. And a little bit of baby food, which is a flavor of sweet potatoes. And let me read it because I can't remember. It is sweet potatoes, carrot, banana, blueberry, and millet.
There it is. Organic too.
We only buy the Plum brand because organics, because we've tried the other baby food and they are. You have to check and see and make sure they don't have too much of certain vitamins they're not supposed to have.
I think the vitamin A was the issue. I can't remember for sure.
And we actually got that information from Beth from the Opossum Pouch Rescue, the rehab. She's wonderful. She's helped coach us ever since we found her. And she told us, she told us as long as the baby food doesn't have too much sugar and too over the amount of certain vitamins. Also, you can't give a lot of spinach to possums. It's not good for them. But we found these Plum Organics. They were the best, and she loves them. At the beginning, when we didn't know any better, we were trying any kind.
Yeah.
And she didn't really like certain ones, so she loves these though.
So she eats better than we do.
Yeah, she does. We spend a lot of money on our animals.
Yes. Yep. All right, Lucky Girl. You're doing well. You haven't stopped eating, waiting for mommy.
Oh, it also has walnuts in it. She loves walnuts, so I break a few pieces of walnuts in there.
And sometimes she
loves
gets
it.
pecans or apple slices.
Yeah, with the walnuts, we notice she spits out the residue. She'll chew on them until she gets her juice or whatever the oils from it, and then she spits those out. Just like with apples, she'll chew on an apple or a raisin and then spit out the residue. But she eats, and sometimes she spits out the greens if they're too stringy for her, because I do blend them, but sometimes they don't get fully liquidized. Yeah. So if she doesn't like the texture, she'll spit out some of it, but she eats most of it. She really likes it.
Alrighty. Well, I think that about does it. This is one of our longest videos. Just wanted to show her eating. She always sits down when she eats because, of course, she can't sit up. And she'll stop halfway through and groom herself, and I think she's getting ready to do that right now. And
we do check her pouch after she eats just to make sure it's not having any yeast infections, because she gets those at least once a week.
Yeah, about that. Because she lays on her belly all the time, so her pouch doesn't get any fresh air. I assume that's the reason. But it doesn't get really bad. It's just occasionally she'll get a little bit of an orange color, and we clean it with the vinegar and water, and it takes care of it right away. So she's good.
Okay. So you have a nice, lovely Sunday, everyone. Bye. With Mommy's
See you later.
hand feed her now.